The rain never reached the streets of Arathon 7. The towering city domes filtered it out, letting only purified light trickle through the crystalline barriers. To outsiders, the planet looked like paradise. To me, it was a cage. I had been stationed here for 6 months as part of the Human-Zarathi Exchange Program, a fragile diplomatic bridge between humanity and the alien Zarathi Empire. On paper, it was about cultural understanding and knowledge sharing. In reality, it was about watching each other, learning strengths, searching for weaknesses. Most days I kept my head down, pretending to be fascinated by their music crystals or neural gardens while keeping careful notes for Earth Command. I wasn't a spy, at least not officially. Just a liaison. An observer. That was when I met her. Liora. Zarathi women were taller than humans, with smooth gray-blue skin that shimmered like living metal under certain lights. Their hair wasn't really hair, but a cascade of filaments that reacted to mood, glowing faintly with color. Most of them regarded me with polite disinterest. But Liora, she watched me. Not with suspicion, but with curiosity. She was the daughter of a prominent researcher in the Xenobiological Institute, though she worked quietly in the archives. Our paths crossed when I delivered a translation device that had been misplaced by one of my colleagues. Her eyes, silver, with streaks like molten mercury, studied me in a way no one else had before. "You don't look at things the way your companions do," she said softly. "They only see surfaces. You try to see underneath." I laughed awkwardly, unsure if she was mocking me, but she didn't laugh back. Her filaments glowed faintly violet, the Zarathi color of sincerity. That was the beginning. Middle. Over the next weeks, we spoke more often. Always in quiet corners, away from the endless diplomatic meetings and sterile receptions. She told me stories of her people, not the official ones they paraded before human diplomats, but fragments of songs, myths whispered in childhood, memories not meant for outsiders. One evening, she leaned closer, her voice almost a whisper. "There's something I want to show you. Something no human has seen. But you must promise. It remains between us." Her tone carried weight, a kind of sacredness. I hesitated. If I reported this, Command would pressure me to push for details. But something about her, about the vulnerability in her eyes, made me nod. "I promise." She led me deep beneath the city domes, through maintenance corridors where the hum of energy fields vibrated the air. Finally, we entered a cavern that looked nothing like the sleek, geometric Zarathi architecture I had come to know. This was raw stone, alive with faintly glowing veins that pulsed like the heartbeat of the world itself. "This place," she said, "is older than the Zarathi Empire. Older than my people. We call it the Echo Chamber." The walls shimmered faintly as if light were trapped inside them. Liora touched the surface with her hand, and the stone responded, waves of light rippling outward. A low hum filled the air, resonating in my chest. "It remembers," she whispered. "Every sound, every thought, every life that ever touched it. We come here when we wish to commune with the echoes of our ancestors." But she hesitated, her filaments flickering uncertainly. "No outsider has ever been allowed here. I only showed it to you because..." She stopped. "Because you're different. You listen." I was speechless. For the first time since arriving on Arathon 7, I felt like more than an observer. More than a pawn in some political game. She had trusted me with something sacred, something forbidden. The following nights, I dreamed of the echo chamber, the pulsing light, the voices whispering just beyond hearing. Sometimes I thought I heard my own name carried in those echoes. But trust is a fragile thing. Word spread. Not through me. I never spoke a word, but someone must have seen us slip away. One morning, I was summoned before the Zarathi Council. They questioned me sharply, accusing me of violating protocols, of seeking secrets forbidden to humans. I denied it, but suspicion had already poisoned the air. My every movement was watched. I confronted Liora afterward, fear and anger boiling inside me. Why did you bring me there? You knew they'd never forgive this if they found out. Her eyes glistened with unspoken pain. I thought you understood. I thought you were different. The chamber called to you. I felt it. I believed it chose you. I believed you were special. Her words cut deeper than the council's accusations. That night I made my decision. If the chamber held secrets that could doom me anyway, I had to know what they were. Liora resisted at first. It isn't safe. The chamber does not give without taking. But when she saw my resolve, she relented. Then I will go with you. If it harms you, it harms me too. Together we returned to the cavern. The air was charged, electric, as though it sensed my defiance. I placed my hand upon the stone. The world dissolved. Suddenly, I was standing in darkness shot through with light, streams of memory flowing like rivers across a black sea. Voices thundered, countless voices, each a fragment of lives long past. The Zarathi, yes, but others too, species I had never known, civilizations extinguished long before humanity was born. And then I saw it. A vision of Earth, not as it was, but as it might be. Burning skies. Cities shattered. Shadows like wings spreading across continents. The Zarathi were there, yes, but so were others, beings vast and incomprehensible. The chamber wasn't just memory, it was warning. I staggered back, gasping for breath. Liora caught me, her touch grounding me in reality. Her filaments blazed crimson, the Zarathi color of fear. You saw it too, she whispered. I nodded, still shaking. It's coming, she said. The chamber has shown us fragments before, but never this clearly. That's why I brought you. Because it showed me you standing against the fire. Her words chilled me. Why me? A mere liaison, an insignificant cog in humanity's vast machinery of diplomacy and war. Yet the chamber had chosen to reveal its darkest visions through my eyes. The following days blurred into chaos. The council learned of our second visit. This time there was no questioning, only condemnation. They declared me a violator of sacred ground, an enemy of their people. I was to be exiled, cut off from all access, sent back to Earth in disgrace. But before they could carry it out, Liora came to me one final time. Her voice trembled as she pressed something into my hands, a shard of stone from the echo chamber, faintly glowing. They'll erase your memories of this place when they send you back. But this will hold the truth. Hide it. Guard it. One day, when the fire comes, you'll know what to do. Her fingers lingered on mine, warm and desperate. I only showed it to you, she whispered, because you're the one who must carry it. And then she was gone. Ending. I never saw Liora again. The Zarathi kept their word. They drugged me, probed my mind, tried to wash away every trace of the chamber. But the shard she gave me resisted. It hummed softly against my chest where I had hidden it, preserving fragments of memory like a secret heartbeat. When I returned to Earth, Command dismissed my protests. Cultural misunderstandings, they said. Nothing of value gained.